Hello, everybody on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and NFL fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 2 and my picks for Week 3 of the 2018 NFL season. First, I make my picks. I want to send my condolences out to the Carolinas and Virginia, just suffering from Hurricane Irma, whatever hurricane it was. I think it was Fiona or whatever it was, something like that they're suffering through right now. And I mean, a lot of people are out of their homes and a lot of flooding going on there. I know where I am right now, we have a little flooding down here because of that hurricane, but it's not only the Carolinas and Virginia too. I want to send my condolences out to both of them who are suffering to go through that. You know, I mean, that was a really terrible hurricane going through here. So I want to send my condolences out to them. And not only that, I want to send my condolences to my own community who has been suffered by a gas explosion as well, which I told you the other day there was a charity going on, which I still have no nothing yet. Everyone's keeping hush-hush about it, so I'm not going to say anything about it. So, anyways, that being said, though, I want to send my condolences out to both communities. So, I know we're going through a lot down there, so. But letting you know I'm okay in my community because of the gas explosion, so I wasn't affected by it. So, but I still want to send my condolences out to both the Carolinas, Virginias, and my own community as well, what we're going through. So, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to everyone who was suffering from both of those tragedies. Alright, a quick recap for Week 2. Against the spread, we're not going to really talk much about it, because I went 3-13 in the push with the Green Bay and Minnesota game. And, of course, a straight up pick's a little bit better, but it was under 500 in that one, too. I was 7-8-1, so I was like, yeah, but combined overall, I was like 14-16 and against this 8 straight up, and overall, it was 12-18 now in the ATS. That's not good for both of them. We got to do better this week. Let's hope we do so. All right, my thoughts about Week 2 was very, very interesting. Like I mentioned, the tie from Green Bay and Minnesota, which is very interesting. I think it's time to readjust the overtime period, I think. Instead of make it 10 minutes, turn it back to 15, I think, maybe. But maybe fix the touchdown rule. If they score a touchdown on the first drive, the other team should get a shot, like they do with the field goal. That's got full possibilities. But other than that, yeah. But of course, though, you got Cleveland almost winning again, but this time they didn't tie. They end up losing to New Orleans. All they got to do is kick field goals. They would have won the game. And, of course, it got Jacksonville, like I predicted, upsetting my Patriots. But, hey, whatever. But, it is what it is. But it's only Week 2. Let's move on to Detroit. But, anyways, we got Chicago beating Seattle on this one, which was a little bit of surprise, but the defense looks for real. The defense looks for real. Then, of course, we go to Oakland and Denver, which I'm not too sure what John Gruden's thinking. I think he's trying to tank this season to get a better draft pick, or I don't know. But Denver came back and winning that game in that one and follow up for the win on the division rival. Then, and of course, my last game I want to think of, too, was the not only Philadelphia and Tampa Bay, like I told you, Tampa Bay upsetted the Super Bowl champions in that one with Ryan Fitzpatrick, which I'll get to him in a minute. But I wanted to get to the Pittsburgh and Kansas City. Pittsburgh's at home, and they still lose to Kansas City, who is probably ranked one of the worst defenses in the league, and they still lost. I don't know if it's because of Le'Veon Bell or what, or anything like that. There's something in that tank going on with Pittsburgh. If they don't win this week, they need help. Desperately. It's pretty much, you might as well tank it. Might as well. Just saying. Alright though, now let's get to Week 3 picks on the way. We got the Cleveland Browns at home taking on the New York Jets in this one. Alright, I'll be the first to admit this. The Cleveland Browns are hungry for a win. I don't care how they do it on special teams, defense, and offense. They look hungry. But maybe start Baker Mayfield, maybe. Maybe that could help them out. Just saying. But the New York Jets, not look like the same old New York Jets. That's all I'm going to say. But I got to say this, though. It's surprising me to say this, but I'm actually going to pick the Cleveland Browns to win this game. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to do this. On the line, though, the Cleveland Browns are favored by 3 in this game. I don't know. If it was a 1-point possession, I'd probably take it, but I don't know. I'm not too confident about that pick, so I'm only going to say the New York Jets plus 3, because you never know. You never know. And then, of course, we go to the Atlanta and New Orleans, though. Who would have thunk it that New Orleans defense is that bad? Who would have thought that? No, I'm not saying it's all that particular, but it's still. And now they're going to place a division game, and that is Atlanta, which I believe Atlanta won last week, or the Falcons, but anyways, but that, not for nothing, but but anyways, this could be, oh yeah, I think they did win. Yeah, they did win. I got to think about it. Yeah, I think they beaten Carolina in Atlanta. Now they welcome in another division game, and that was against the New Orleans Saints. This is another ticky-tacky one, but I'm going to say this. Atlanta's good at home, which I'm going to say Atlanta wins this game. But on the line, though, the Falcons are favored by 3 in this game. I'm actually going to take the Saints side of this one, because this can go either way, too. I mean, this is 2 times in a row I picked the road team against the spread, but I don't know. Because anything could happen. Anything could happen. But just saying. So I'm going to take the Saints plus 3. And, of course, we get to the Kansas City Chiefs against the San Francisco 49ers. All right, Jimmy G and the 49ers are going to Kansas City. That's a tough place to play. Kansas City, not very good on defense, but they can show up at home. And Patrick Mahomes III, pretty impressive. He looked like Brett Favre out there. Who do I trust more? Garoppolo or Patrick Mahomes? I gotta have to go with Mahomes on this one because I like Kansas City's offense. I think it's going to be an offensive explosion, personally. Because I actually think that's how it's going to lead out to. So I'm going to take Kansas City against the San Francisco 49ers. On the line, though, the Chiefs are favored by 7.5 points. Yeah, I could take that. I mean, I think that's a fair amount of it because I think this can go. Both teams are not really good on defense, so I think it's going to be a big internal event on that. So I'm going to say Kansas City over San Francisco on this one. And on the line, though, I think the Chiefs are favored by 7 in this one, and I'm going to definitely take that. I'm going to take the Chiefs minus 7. Now we go to Miami and Oakland. All right. Like I said, I don't know what John Gruden's thinking, but I think he's trying to tank it to rebuild. Maybe that's a possibility, but I don't know. But it is a game that Oakland is going to win. This is it. I'm not saying Miami's a big fluke or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but they're in a tough division with my New England Patriots. They can falter anytime. If you're Miami, just win now. Win now. I don't think it's going to be it, though. I don't think so. I know it's in Miami, but I'm going to have to take Oakland in this one. I understand this cross-country and things like that. In the past, when John Gruden was coaching with Oakland and Tampa, he was really good at cross-country, though, so this could work out either way. So, but we're talking to a guy, we're talking about a coach who hasn't been playing since 10 years now. And we're talking he was been the Monday Night Football broadcast booth for the past 10 years, too. What the hell? I'm going to take Oakland against Miami. I know it's an upset pick I'm going to take, but I kind of like, I like Oakland's defense better than Miami's, personally. But on the line, though, the Dolphins are favored by 3 in this game. That's pretty recent enough for it to take Oakland. I'm going to take Oakland plus 3. Minnesota and Buffalo. All right. I like the Vikings in this one. I like them. I'm going to take them all day straight up. There's no need to say about it. But you know how Buffalo is. They're going to be stinking it up all year. Just say that. But I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings straight up. On the line, it's a college football pick in this one. The Vikings are favored by 17 points in this game. 17! That's way too many points for me to do. Way too many. That's a chance I'm not willing to take on this one. Not saying Buffalo's gonna... Not gonna say Buffalo's that good. I'm not gonna give them prospect, but come on. 17 points? That's way too many points for me. So I'm going to take Buffalo plus 17. The Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles, are at home, and they're playing against Andrew Luck and the Colts. But here's some breaking news. Carson Wentz is going to play. Yes, Carson Wentz is going to play for the first time since week 14 or 15 of the NFL season against the Rams, where he tore his ACL, and that's where they have their Super Bowl magic season began. That's I would say. But I'm going to say that. Carson Wentz is dying to get on the football field. Dying to get out there. Here's what I say in this one. I'm taking Philadelphia all day. Look, on the line, the Colts are favorite. Philadelphia is favored by 7 in this one. I get it. Philadelphia, this is a really good enough, decent points. I like it. If they had 10 points over, I would have said, let's go with Indianapolis on this one. But I'm going to take Philadelphia since Carson Wentz is returned. Green Bay and Washington. This is a ticky-tacky one in this one. I don't really expect a whole lot. Green Bay looks like they're not really doing... They haven't been really that impressive. I know they came back and beat Chicago in the division game. And they tied Minnesota last week, which I think I have a problem with ties. I can't stand ties in the NFL. But now they're playing against Washington in this one. I'm going to have to go with an upset pick in this one. I'm going to take Washington in this game. I changed my mind. I was like, I was teasing. I like that. I like this pick. I like Green Bay and Washington. Aaron Rodgers is going to do some magic somewhere. Why not Washington? I thought I'd tease you for a minute. On the line, the Packers are favored by 2.5. I don't know. This can go either way. I kind of like the 2.5 on this one. Because, I don't get me wrong. Alex Smith is a great quarterback. I don't think he fits well in Washington. I like Green Bay minus 2.5. But now we go to Carolina and Cincinnati. I was debating back and forth on this one too, but I think the best running game is Cincinnati. They both have really good running games, but I like Carolina's running game better because Cam Newton can run the ball. He can run. But I'm gonna probably say Carolina straight up on this one. On the line though, the Carolina Panthers are favored by 2.5 on this one. I would take it. I like Carolina minus 2.5. All right, Jacksonville and Tennessee. All right, I'm going to say, I know this is a division game, but I'm taking Jacksonville over the Titans on this one. Not too sure what's going on with Marcus Mariota and Blaine Gabbert in this situation. Mariota, elbow injury, not sure he's going to play. Could be Blaine Gabbert. If Blaine Gabbert's playing, pick Jacksonville all over this one. On the line, though, Jacksonville, I believe it's an off game because we're not too sure how that's going to react, but like I said, take Jacksonville all day on this one. I like Jacksonville in a pick'em, you could say. Baltimore and Denver. Yeah, I was debating back and forth on this one for Baltimore and Denver because Baltimore, the Ravens are really underappreciated. The Ravens have a really good defense, but they lost to Cincinnati last week. You're good one week and work on the other. I don't know what you're going to do. I know how Cincinnati is. Cincinnati is Cincinnati. Whatever. But it's a division matchup. I understand. But you got to win your division games in order to win other games. Instead of you're in a conference too. But that's why I'm not picking Baltimore this week, though, because I'm not too sure. But I like Denver's defense a lot more than Baltimore's. I like Denver over the Baltimore Ravens. On the line, though, the Baltimore Ravens are favored by 5 in this one. I'm taking it. I'm taking Denver all day on this. I like Baltimore plus 5.5 because it's an upset pick. Because the Ravens are favored. And then Houston and the New York Giants. That's another game I'm going to go all over on. I'm going with the Houston Texans on this one all day because I don't trust the New York Giants any much what they're doing. Anything. I don't even know who the coach is. Anyway. Just Eli Manning. What's his name still there? What's his name? The one with the one-handed catch? Oh yeah, Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, I had to go there. What is he doing? What's he been doing? But anyways, I'm thinking the Houston Texans all day. On the line now, the Texans are favored by 7 in this game. I'm taking it. The Houston Astros -7. In the Battle of LA, the LA Rams versus the LA Chargers. Now, the last time these two teams played, it was a back and forth matchup. They met into the it was an offensive explosion, I think. But at the time, Rams defense was not like it is now. So this is going to be a very different situation than this one. And I like the Rams in this one. It's a technically home game for both teams, but the home standard is the Rams in this. So I'm taking the Rams over the LA Chargers on this one. On the line now, the Rams are favored by 7.5 points in this game. That's pretty good. This can go either way. Well, not really either way. This could be a touchdown spread and a push, or maybe more. I like the Rams in this one. I like the Rams -7.5. Now let's go to Arizona. Let's go to Arizona, Chicago, in Arizona. Arizona? Ooh. Doesn't look pretty down there. You say that's one of the hottest places to live? Well, for the team, the Cardinals, that's one of the coldest teams in the NFL right now. I'm definitely taking the Chicago Bears all over this one because that defense looks ferocious. Hey, Mitch Trubisky, sophomore year. Look, I get it, doing his rookie sophomore thing. Fine. But I'm going to take Chicago all day in this one. I think this is going to be a walk in the park in this one on defense for Chicago. Because the Chicago looks really good. The Chicago Bears look really good. They're going to be a team of the future. On the line though. So anyways, I'm going to take Chicago over the Arizona Cardinals. On the line though, the Chicago Bears are favored by 4 in this game. I like it. I take the Chicago Bears -4. Then we go to the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Look, I know, Dallas got an impressive win against the New York Giants, but it's the New York Giants in the division. I know, and it's a division game. I know. But you can't trust what the New York Giants are doing. But you can't trust the Seattle Seahawks, because that's not the same defense as they once were 4 years ago. But the Seattle Seahawks are playing at home. And that's the #1 priority for the Seattle Seahawks, is at home. So if you're going to play in Seattle, take Seattle any day on this one. So I can trust Russell Wilson to do pretty well in this one. And the 12th man in Seattle is going to show up. And I like Seattle all day. I'm going to take Seattle over the Dallas Cowboys. If Ezekiel Elliott is going to start breaking out soon, it won't be this week because of the noise. On the line now, the Seahawks are favored by 2.5 on this one. It's pretty decent. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take Seattle -2.5. All right, here we go. Sunday Night Football. It's the battle of the Bill Belichick versus his own protege, Matt Patricia. Matt Patricia gone after he accepted a head coaching job in Detroit, and it doesn't look pretty good in Detroit right now. If you're Detroit, you want to fire Matt Patricia, but we're not interested in hiring him back. He's probably the reason why our defense is horrible. But I know the Patriots come up with a tough loss against Jacksonville. But still, I mean, offensively they can do it with Brady. I know Brady and Hogan connected twice, I believe it was. And I know they handled Gronk pretty well too, but now they're facing Detroit's defense. I'm pretty trusting the Patriots on this one. My New England Patriots all day. I like my Patriots against the Lions. On the line now, the Patriots are favored by 7 in this game. That's good enough for me. I'll take that. I'll take my Patriots over. I'll take the New England Patriots -7. And for Monday Night Football, all right, this is going to be very good. You have Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against Big Ben and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this is a must-win situation for the Pittsburgh Steelers. If they don't win this, they need to do something with Le'Veon Bell. Sign him or do something right now. Because if they don't win this game, they need to do something. Either just tank it. That's what I said. But as for Ryan Fitzpatrick, if you would have told me, I think Ryan Fitzpatrick, if the NFL was in Mortal Kombat, I think Ryan Fitzpatrick could be either Sub-Zero or it could be Scorpion in this case. One of the two. The two, one of the best fighters in the game, and one of the most popular ones, I would say, in Mortal Kombat, but that's another topic. But anyways, if you would have told me that, because he's putting up numbers like 400 yards a game. Like 400 yards in the last 2 games. Like combined, I would say. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick going for 400 yards? Ryan Fitzpatrick? But, yikes on this one. I don't know about this one. I'm going to hedge my bets on this one. I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win this game because it's a must-win situation. And it's Monday night in prime time, and that's what Pittsburgh's known for, to play in prime time. So I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Tampa Bay Bucks. Hey, if Tampa Bay wins, I wouldn't be surprised either. On the line, though, that game's a pick'em. Take Pittsburgh and a pick'em. All right, though. Now let's get to the NCAA football picks for the top 4 teams. Now, Georgia and Clemson. Clemson was number 2. This week, they're number 3. Georgia was number 3, and Clemson's number 2. They switched places because the reason why is Clemson didn't cover the spread to 34 points. They got 38, but they gave up a touchdown in this. If it was a shutout, they would still be number 2 in this one. Now, Georgia, they did what they needed to do. So on this one. So now Alabama's facing Texas A&M, and I like Alabama to win this game. But on the line now, Alabama's favored by 27 points in this game. Yikes on this one. And they're facing Texas A&M, who are Texas A&M is very good with top teams. So I'm gonna say Texas A&M plus 27.5. But it could be an upset alert. But it's Alabama and Nick Saban. We never know. But Texas A&M is very good with the top teams. And they got Georgia and Missouri in this one. Now Georgia, I'm gonna take over Missouri on this one. And on the line though, Georgia is favored by 14.5 on this one. That's pretty decent, though. I think Georgia can cover that. I like Georgia minus 14.5. Clemson and Georgia Tech. Clemson and Georgia Tech, yeah. I think Clemson is going to try to redeem themselves and say, hey, look, we should be number 2 in this one. Here's why. I'm taking Clemson over Georgia Tech. On the line, though, Clemson's favored by 17. Take it. Clemson minus 17. And, of course, Ohio State over Tulane. Ohio State, the same. On the line, though, Ohio State's favored by minus 37.5. They can get that on their own. I like Ohio State minus 37.5. Shoutouts this week is my good pal Gio Knows, who is a very good NFL YouTube prognosticator, the godfather of the prognosticators in the group. Give him a big shout out. Him and Billy B. Give those two a shout out for him. Billy B's a really good college football picks. If you like college football, definitely check out those two's videos. Their links will be down below. And that being said, my other shout out this week, TJ Herman, who I'm a special guest on his video. You can definitely check me out over there if you want. There you go. So I'll have that link for you down below. Until then, good luck to all of your picks this week. This is Andrew Warren signing off, and let's hope for a better week this week. Till then, see you guys all in week 4. Good luck to you guys, everybody.